Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I recently released a video that spoke about upcoming horse games of 2023. Two of those released recently, and it was a very exciting video to make, so I have returned with hidden horse games in 2023. This is just showing very early development horse games that I hope to see eventually hit the market as a demo or early access. I will be trying to give as much info as possible on these games and leave all sources in the description. Make sure to show some love so I can continue my videos. Let's get into it. Horse Fable. If you are a fan of horse or horse reality, this is the perfect browser game for you. Horse Fable is a mixture of lore-based gameplay and horses. To be honest, I think I'd choose this over any other horse browser game, but I suppose it's because I'm fairly picky when it comes to browser games. Focused on things like care, boarding, and life cycle, you can see off their wiki of things the horse experience will focus on. Like I mentioned earlier, like care and life cycle, and how the life cycle affects gameplay and showing/training. Also a big part, breeding with correct genetics. One of my favorites, horses will have personalities that may affect what discipline they are in, which means you can be strategic when picking your horse's discipline and how well they do. One other thing, which I feel like I will say a lot in this video, is that they have a side of realism like registries and halter shows, which means they value every year of a horse's life. They also have a wonderful community with events, which makes it an inviting experience for someone who loves browser games. I used to play browser games because it's best for people who have a busy schedule and can just access it on all of their devices. They also have a horse maker, so you can test that out without an account before making one. I don't have much more information as I haven't been a huge part of the community or a game, but I will leave the game and wiki in the description if you'd like to check it out. AR Horses, the game, which I'm not going to stick on for too long because it is just an Instagram page. It also hasn't been posted on in a year, so happy anniversary. The only reason I bring it up is because I have been told about it by quite a few people recently, which tells me it might be picked back up again. I hope it is because the progress it looks to have is remarkable compared to a lot of games in development, so I hope we can hear some good news soon. For more info or photos, I will leave their Instagram in the description. Horse Project. This game is one I've been involved with for some time now, and that's not the reason I'm putting it here. It is because the owner, Occult Pony, has done all of this on her own. She has released an alpha playtest for free to see the progress, and she's currently on a field practice trip, so she'll be returning soon to continue to work on it. Horse Project is in early development with a lot of hope for the future. Things like training, competitions, quests, collecting items, and trading are planned, with possible breeding, building, and crafting. One of the most important ones for me in this game is each horse will have its own characteristics and skills, meaning not every horse is the same, and the game will also be hyper-realistic in the idea of riding and education. Think Rain Ravine with the controls that make the game turn into something so much more. I'm excited to see the progress on this, and I will leave the website for download and Discord down below if you'd like to try it out. Horse Life. I plan on releasing a full video about this game, but Horse Life is an upcoming game in development about a realistic horse simulator. Think Wolf Quest mixed with quests in between and horses. Surviving the wild amongst your herd, and the idea of horse family and foals, and exploring a world filled with possibility. As the Steam description says, play as a horse in this horse life simulation game. Survive amongst predators like wolves or bears. Find other horses to make a family. Explore an open world, reveal mysteries. Survive in wild nature as a foal or a pony. Find secrets in this Scandinavian-inspired environment. I have a full dissection video coming up soon for those who would be interested, but I have some hope for this one if the developers do put the work in for us gamers to enjoy our horse games. One of the developers reached out, so I hope to see some future updates. I'll leave the Steam page in the description. They also have system requirements for Windows and Mac, plus StreamOS and Linux, so that's an exciting detail that I've seen so far. A lot of games just do Windows. Everdream Valley. Now there are two differences that separate this game from the rest. First, it is already released, and two, this game isn't all about horses. But I thought I would mention it because it has the cutest horse content and it also involves other animals plus farming. Best of all, it is offered on Nintendo Switch plus Windows, which is my go-to type of game because I enjoy Switch gameplay as well as PC gameplay. As the Steam page says, this little homestead needs some attention and there sure is a lot to do. A variety of fruits and veggies to cultivate, and a vast collection of animals to raise. You'll need to protect your crops from pests and keep your animals fed, healthy, and entertained, all while getting the resources to repair and expand your little summer paradise. Explore the open world to find more adventures, animals, collectibles, and get to the bottom of what is giving you these magic dreams at night. I have had this game on my wish list for some time now, so I am excited to show some gameplay of it shortly once I get it on my PC. Rising Star. Rising Star is a game I have been told about by a lot of people recently because I love my calming 2D pixel games and a lot of my friends know that. This game has a lot of potential so far, but it is still in development. As the Steam page says, Rising Star is a relaxing horse care simulator with immersive horsemanship tasks and management features. Your grandpa, oh, it's always a grandpa too. It's like you need to continue your grandpa's legacy. Your grandpa owns a stable, which was the place of one of the most important equestrian academies of Tuscany. But now you're old enough to take care of it, and it's your turn to bring the academy to shine again. There's already a lot of potential that I can see in this game, like show jumping training with different types of obstacles, horsemanship tasks, like basic care of your horses with cleaning stalls and feeding, cooking minigames to make special meals for your pony, and so much more. I feel like this would be the perfect game if you're looking for relaxing and simplistic horse designs that aren't too horsey for you, but it still lets you experience the world of horse gaming. Throughout this entire recording process for Rising Star, I was trying to figure out what game that Rising Star reminded me of, and I finally thought of it while recording this. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the game Pocket Stables, but that was my OG 2D pixel game. I think I played that before I even played Stardew. I used to have that on all of my devices. I paid the price every single time because it cost money, and I got a new device and I didn't know the cloud existed, so I'd pay money again and again to get this game. That was my absolute favorite game, and if it's anything like Pocket Stables, you already know that I am purchasing this game. There is an early development trailer up on YouTube and also their Steam page if you'd like to know more information, but this one is one I'm surely excited for. My First Horse, Adventures on Seahorse Island. I learned of this game through a close friend of mine, and it has been 2 months since she has told me. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. My First Horse is a game that gives me Barbie vibes, and that isn't an insult at all. It's one of those games that allow you to immerse into this open world gameplay with quests and a mystery. It's like my childhood dream on steroids, which I think would be a fun game for those who enjoy the simple games with so much content in them. As the Steam page says, adventure awaits with Olivia and her trusty horse on a stunning island full of excitement and mystery. Join them on thrilling quests and explore beautiful landscapes. This horse game has something for everyone. Don't miss out on this immersive experience. Saddle up and join the adventure. So it looks like you really don't have an option for choosing your own character, so no genders or non-binary, anything like that. But that is fully because you are playing a storyline with a character, so sort of like Arthur on RDR2. The last Steam page update was in February, so I'm not sure on the speed of this game development, but they do have a free demo out that I will be playing for fun very soon. Horse Life Simulator. This is an indie game in development by Fredrickson Games. As their Patreon page says, a game designed by an experienced equestrian, gamer, and 3D artist, and a game programmer as co-designer. The game has been under development for 2 years, part-time, and now we are upping our workflow and expanding our team. Horse Life Simulator will be a real-time, open-world RPG building, non-quest-based simulator. That was a mouthful. Inspired by everyday scenarios and different types of stable environments and horse sports. We will focus on realistic horse behavior, horse care, riding, and training process. We are planning to release early access when the game is playable and continue working on the game to make more content and opportunities in the game. I really do hope that they have a lot of content in the early access game if they do plan on charging a little bit for it, because we've already had a situation like this recently where someone released an early access game and there wasn't a ton of content yet on the game and it just kind of felt like a scam in a way. Their Instagram shows a lot of content that is upcoming, like riding and horse care and driving, which is so fun to see in a horse game that is in early development. The thing I am most excited for out of all of this is how their Patreon says, a game designed by an experienced equestrian. It's rare nowadays to find a game that is being developed by someone who is genuinely trying to get that horse experience for the game. A lot of times we see quick dev games that don't really research and just do it for the money. Their work is honest and they update about a lot. So I am following their development. Also, look at these ribbons and trophies. Oh my gosh, I need to stop before I start fangirling. Did any of these games catch your eye? I am excited to see all of these progress and eventually release, and I'm hoping to see some exciting gameplay from each. Let me know which one you would like to add to your game list. I'd love to know. And if you found this video interesting, then I hope you enjoy the rest of my channel. I also have merch, so if you want to have cool clothes with my name on it, I'm just gonna, here, take this. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay healthy and safe and hydrated, and I will see you in the next video or stream.